Hello, and today we're playing Thanatos, not just any Thanatos, that awesome level 20 skin, because I mean, I earned it. Thanatos was originally my main character way back when. I haven't played him in such a long time. I think the last time I played him was whenever I made a video for him. I don't know why, it's just I find other characters more enjoyable currently right now, mainly because I'm trying to level them up to get level 20 skins for everybody. And our first matchup here today, we're going up against an awesome Athena player. I love the fact that Athena has that nice dark heart skin, so you know you're in for a match. I mean, come on. Dark Heart Athena looks epic. Athena just looks epic in everything, to be 100% honest with you. I'm doing some nice damage on her. However, she won the vulnerability game early on. Can I collect it here? Yes, nice. I'm going to do some damage and heal up with that beautiful soul leech. The good thing also is that she's on 85%. So all my extra added bonus effects come into play right now. And I missed that spare, which did work in my favor. So as you can see, that sight knocked her back. Obviously, it's Athena, so she's very sturdy. So I'm not really expecting to do too much right here to eliminate her out. Ooh, that's not good. Taking it to the sky immediately, using my elevation to my advantage, and we get clashed. I get hit with the spare, but it's okay. I'm gonna come with the sight. Gonna come back here, look to go in with my ultimate. Can I grab her? And the Dark Fader choke ensures I'm gonna eliminate her out. Look at me heal up to 84% vulnerability, and that gives us secure elimination. Now, as I said in my Thanatos guide, 9 out of 10 times once you land your ultimate, it's going to be a KO, and the fact that this map is small, almost anywhere on the map you hit them is going to ensure you get a chance to eliminate them out. I tried to get some light attacks. I should have cut off my light attacks after the first or second swipe. The third one is what cost me, and as you can see, she took advantage and punished me. Going in again, hit me with the spare. I need to be very careful, and she dodges through the sight, and look at the parry. But thankfully, she actually takes some damage there, and I interrupted perfectly. You see how I used Soul Leech there? Since I knew Athena was coming in, I placed the marker on the floor closer to me to ensure I hit her. So take note, because I know there are not a lot of Thanatos videos out there. I think I have the majority of them currently right now. So for those new players who've been asking me in Discord, this is kind of a gist of how to play him. Now understand, I haven't played it in a long time. Athena's now at 98% vulnerability. I could have tried to eliminate there, but I walked into that one with the spare. I do have my mobility in case she pops her ultimate if I need to take to the sky, but it seems like everything's okay. I was able to just walk away from her. Ah man, I misjudged that. If I pushed it out a little further, I would have guaranteed it. Coming in here with my ultimate, and actually, I did not land my ultimate right there. She walked back in, or sorry, said I say jump back in range for me to grab her. If she hadn't done that or waited 1 second extra, it would have just ran out and she could have just come back in safely. That's what I just realized there, which is actually quite interesting. She uses her mobility, which means she has a resistance, and now she's not able to be knocked back as much, and she parried my Soul Leech, which kind of sucks because it also means I didn't really do anything to her. But as you're seeing, most of the matches so far I've played with her, well, the rounds anyways, she's won the early vulnerability game. That was actually really bad to get hit by that boulder. The boulder's supposed to be on my side, not my enemy right now. She parries it again, and I also don't really get anything from it. That kind of sucks. Okay, so we're hitting with the sight. We dodged the spare. Can I get the air light into air heavy? And it's the elimination right there. That was incredibly GG. Now in this next matchup here, we're playing Thanatos, and I switched my skins because, you know, I was like, you know what, I haven't played the normal skin in a little while, and on our team we have an Amaterasu versus a Sol and Ymir. Now I personally believe Sol and Ymir is a wonderful team. What I think is funny about this, nobody really plays them as a duo together. However, if you master them, they can benefit so efficiently together with their skill set and just the way they maneuver around. And the fact that they're opposite makes it even better. You know what I mean? Opposites attract. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm kind of making mistakes here with the range of my character. Gonna hopefully be able to do some damage there, and I get frozen with Amaterasu. She gets eliminated, and I dodged through, which was actually bad. I should not have dodged. I'm going into this guy to hover on. Take note, do not reactivate it. I'm pretty sure I might be able to eliminate the Sol right here if I get either with my ultimate, if it comes up in time. I just need to survive, because that's the thing with Thanatos. If my abilities are down, there's not much I can do. I did hit her with a hold heavy attack, which was very good. My ultimate is up. I'm going to try to get her in right here, making me immune, and I do capture her. This is going to eliminate her out. Hopefully I can get the Ymir in after this for this awesome 1v2. Dodging to keep distance, seeing and waiting for him to land, or I might bait him with the sight, but I didn't really use it at the right timing. I'm going to heal up a little bit, closer to 100% vulnerability, which is good. I'm just going to take to the sky right here, just because why not? I probably shouldn't have, because thinking about it, I really didn't need to. I could have just easily dodged around Ymir's ultimate, which is one of the easiest ultimates to dodge in the game. I like how he's using acrobatics to stay on. All I gotta do right now is ensure I bait. Gonna use use it at the perfect time to heal up and do some nice damage. Almost at the right moment. Sorry, Totters, you're taking one for the team right there. And now Ymir is in very dangerous range, and he fell straight down into oblivion. Now, if he had landed on the platform, I was going to follow up to eliminate him, probably with my sight, as you saw. If my sight did not work, then I probably would have gone in with some nice aerial attacks. Interrupt both of them right there. It seems like my partner is non-existent right now, and that's going to be a little difficult for me having to 1v2 them so early on, since they're very low vulnerability. Now, the server's playing up a little bit. It's okay. Just gonna have to make do. Rice, nice light attacks right there. I'm pretty sure I said rice, not nice. Interrupting, at least I get some health back. I'm in dangerous situation right now. I do have my scythe up. If I time it right, I may be able to knock Saul back here. I missed it, and Ymir is coming in from behind. I don't think that Amaterasu is gonna survive, and there she goes, getting eliminated out. Dodging back just to get some distance, see if I can get some healing right here, and it does work. Sadly, however, Ymir comes in and saves Saul. Now, my ultimate is still a far way on. I think this is game over here, but I'm still going to try dodging out just in time. Scythe did not get off. If my Scythe got off, that would have been good. The combustion comes and eliminates me on. Now, if my mobility was closer to cooldown, I could have used it to safely got back on the platform, or if I avoided that perfect combustion by the Sol, I would have immediately went into my ultimate, which would have allowed me to gain some health and knock her out at the same time. Okay, so we need to dodge back here, trying to avoid her as best as possible. That air light did not go in my favor. We get some nice side attacks on, and Amaterasu's in the game right now, which is good. It's helping me out. If they're at least high enough vulnerability, I'm able to take them on, and as you can see, we eliminate Ymir off really early on, which benefits the team. So let's see, where's Saul gonna go? She uses the beautiful combustion right there. I'm thinking about letting them 1v1. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. I'm not 100% sure, only because they keep attacking me when I was, the only person here together. So let's see. She knocks Amaterasu back. I do get that nice engage, healing myself up. The server kind of played up a little bit. She does have her ultimate, goes to this guy, and eliminates Amaterasu easily from the matchup. Now waiting to time it right there. She uses her mobility and gets immune, and combustion goes off. I'm going to look to get back on the platform in a situation where I can use my ultimate if necessary. I did not adjust the range. Going to use my ultimate as she walks up with me, making me heal up right there. I'm going to heal up to 86%. Does that eliminate her out? Yes, it does. The map is so small, it really doesn't matter which angle I hit her in. The distance she's traveled is about the same, and so short, she was guaranteed to get knocked out. I love the Totters emote from these two. Thank you for playing a wonderful match, everyone. GG so far. Having a lot of fun today playing Thanatos. It reminds me of the days when I initially played him, and I was so good with him. I'm a far cry from what it used to be, honestly. I used to be able to do so many nice tricks with him. I'm gonna come in here with some nice side attacks, and Saul dodges straight through and punishes me for going 3 triple attacks right there. As you can see, my partner is eliminated again, so it's me versus these two. I'm gonna try my best to 1v2 again. That was a beautiful whole heavy attack as I got the health orb. I really don't have any cooldown besides my mobility, so I'm gonna use it just to kite around, eliminate the Saul. No! At least I didn't get frozen. I do interrupt, going with my ultimate, grabbing the Saul, thankfully. Even if I grabbed the Ymir, I would have been fine with it. Eliminating the Saul, getting some distance, gonna go in with the sight. He barely gets, no, he doesn't get hit. Why did I say barely? He dodges out on perfect timing right there. He's jumping around, doing the acrobatics, goes in his icicle. I was a little too late in trying to interrupt him there. Back up. Now he has no ice breath, and I don't have to worry about that, but I still have to worry about attacks. Avoiding into some light attacks, doing some nice damage. Scythe, knocking him back. He's in purple range right now. I do have to avoid. Ah, man. He could go in snowball at any minute. I was trying to eliminate him before he hit the ground. As you can see, Soul Leech missed completely. I'm over 100% vulnerability. He belly stamps me, and this could be very bad. Thankfully, I did not get frozen. My Scythe was unable to hit him because he used his ultimate. I'm going to dodge back here, and I'm going to try to get the health orb just to avoid keeping my vulnerability so high right now. Now, I know he's in there. I could just play Soul Leech, and it would have literally hit him guaranteed. However, the only reason I didn't was simply because I wasn't sure what he was going to do, and that was a perfect counter, eliminating him out, giving us that 3rd round victory. So we're here on Ring Ruckus, and we're about to have a really nice matchup. We got Mythical Saul Simp. Now, for any of you who don't know, Mythical Saul Simp is probably one of the best Saul players I've ever seen in the game. She started to appear after I said Saul was S tier. I personally think this is Angelic, probably, I don't know, catfishing me or smurfing, but I'm not actually 100% sure. All I know is this character started to invite me, and we're off here versus another Saul and an Amaterasu. Hopefully we can eliminate them out early on right there. She comes in with her auto attacks, and I got her off with my my Soul Leech. I'm very low vulnerability. Sol eliminates Sol. Mythical Sol Simp was able to eliminate her out. Now, I think this is something I'm seeing a lot in game. Since I put out my tier list, I'm starting to see a lot more Sol players. I'm actually really happy about that because this is something a lot of people didn't know. Sol was always S tier. Sol has always been so strong. Now, she isn't the most diverse character. However, her kit is perfect at allowing her the versatility needed to engage in every single form of combat with not a lot of issue. All you really have to do is learn how to play her properly with the little tips and tricks, and if you do want that, you can check out my guide on Sol if you need more tips out there. And as you can see, Amaterasu got eliminated very early on. I dodged out there to avoid that Sol's combustion, and she actually avoids my Soul Leech. Can I get the Air Light into Air Heavy, knocking her back, but not enough to get her out of the round. The ultimate from Sol Sim comes down, eliminating the baby Sol. Now we're at second round victory. This is going pretty fast. You know, I do have a question. What do you think is the fastest victory of any game without disconnects? Why I say that was, how fast can you actually eliminate somebody in 3 rounds without there being a disconnect or the person just jumping off the map? That's something really intriguing to do. I'm going to look through my footage or make a challenge for that and probably turn it into a video soon. Sol Simp is probably doing her thing right there, avoiding any damage and just dishing it out instead. Now they're both in purple range, are both enemies. If I had my scythe off, I would have used it, but at the same time my hold heavy attack was just enough to actually eliminate the Amaterasu, almost the Sol. Air Light, Air Heavy, and Sol gets the kill off right there. Now that was a pretty nice fast game. I don't actually know the time. Maybe it was 3 minutes, 2 minutes. It seems like it. So we're going into this next round here, and we're going to go into Roller Rumble, one of my most hated maps. I just don't really like this map compared to others. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a nice little stadium, but these environmental hazards, man, it sucks. Okay, so on my team right now, we have an awesome Amaterasu. On the enemy team, we have another Amaterasu and Izanami. Thankfully, what I'm noticing is we're seeing a little more Izanami players, which makes me super happy. And that Amaterasu player got dished out on some serious hot plates right there, taking damage from me. And Wi-Fi is playing up a little bit. Well, it's not really the Wi-Fi, it's the server, but that's okay. I'm gonna look to dodge to avoid her right there into some nice light attacks. Thankfully, she did not spike me down. I hit her with my sight, so the vulnerability is going up higher and higher. Looking to see if I can get a Soul Leech off. Gonna put it right here, and it actually collects both of them perfectly. And I also collect that Health Orb. I wasn't expecting to actually collect the Health Orb or hit both of them. Honestly, that was perfect. Tried to get the heavy attack. It missed into the sight, knocking her back. They're both in purple range. Even my ally is coming to save my ally, eliminating the Amaterasu straight out. Now I'm going to allow these two to 1v1. Izanami comes in with the fair phase Amaterasu and eliminates her out instantly. Okay, can I get Soul Leech? No, she takes to this guy, and I use Scythe a little too early. So I'm just going to take this guy and watch what happens. I do have my ultimate, going to pop it. Do catch her, yes. Perfect Dark Vader choke, sucking the life out of her. And that shall be the first round victory for the team. This is going a lot better than I thought it was, honestly. Not playing Thanatos in a while, he feels so smooth, so good, just how he used to feel. Both of the Amaterasus are just standing there right now. The enemy one's not doing anything, so I'm not really going to worry about it too much. I'm not going to hit him. Okay, we're all in game now. So I use my Scythe. It misses every enemy in its path, which kind of sucks. But I do get some light attacks as the Heavenly Strike from the enemy Amaterasu goes into action but doesn't actually land. I'm going to use my mobility to just hover back on the platform. I don't know why I re-engaged it there. That probably was a bad circumstance. I thought in my head for some reason that they were all standing together clumped up on my ally, and that would have been a good way to peel. Okay, and I get caught up in that. Don't hit me any further. I don't want to get rage quit comboed out. Buying myself time, and the uppercut gets dodged out. I see Amaterasu, Izanami over there, sorry. And Izanami eliminates my partner, so it's a 1v2. Am I going to be able to pull this off? I'm not 100% sure, but nope, I get straight up eliminated. What makes me very happy, I did see the emote from the Amaterasu at the time, and that's totally okay. So I'm going to pop the Totter just to show him it's all fun and games, guys. Let's have some more fun. Amaterasu and the enemy team is still there. Oh no, gets eliminated by our Amaterasu. All right. So, you know what? I'm going to leave these two to 1v1 right here. So I'm going to just stay off here. I'm not really going to engage. Just keeping myself to this guy. And the Izanami and Amaterasu are now going at each other. They're both very low in vulnerability. The Izanami lands the boomerang and a massive flurry of damage, including the charge, which knocks out the Amaterasu off the map. I'm going to collect the Health Orb there. She tries to hit me with the auto attack, but it doesn't work. I think my partner is going to go down right there. as the Izanami is dealing so much damage, getting the Amaterasu over to 141% vulnerability, invisible into the hold heavy, eliminating her out. She pops her fear, and I'm just gonna stick to the sky to avoid it. Gonna try to get Soul Leech off. It wasn't really in range. I really used the bad range, canceling her charge while I hit her with my sight. Gonna avoid her right here into some nice side attacks. She's now at 64% vulnerability, hold heavy, miss, and let's see, the health orb is up, so I'm gonna try to get it, and no, I don't think I got it right there. She uses her mobility and goes invisible. I catch her with my Soul Leech. Can I get the air light, air heavy combo? No, taking to the sky. It was clearly interrupted right there. That was actually really nice. So she did get the charge off, tried to get the heavy attack. It does work on her. I do have my scythe ready to hit, and it does, eliminating her out, giving us the third round victory. That was actually pretty amazing. Now we just have to worry about this round. If we can pull off a victory here, this is going to be the last round for this game. If not, well, we're going to go into overtime into round 5 on this episode of Divine Knockout. And there goes my partner. What's he doing? I'm peeling as best I can to keep him alive. Oh, no. They're both really going super hard on her, and again, she uses her Sunseeker Dash to catch herself up. Now, my partner's over 100% vulnerability. I have to peel as much as possible, continuously getting hit by the enemy Amaterasu right there. Uppercuts, the light attacks, it's flying everywhere. Gonna take to the sky just to keep my composure. Oh man, that's not looking too good right there. I had to drop down in order to use my sight, avoiding the fear. My partner gets hit with it, trying to interrupt so he doesn't get knocked out, and I'm getting tossed around as well with some nice damage, and there goes my partner. That's it. Now it's another 1v2 right here. I love that the GG came out, so I'm going to give you totters. We're all around 70% vulnerability, which is very nice. Get some nice side attacks. Got missed by the Sunseeker Dash, which was very good. I do have my ultimate up. I'm going to try to look for an opportunity to use it. Ooh, perfect little clash right there. Going to come in with the sight. It was definitely countered with that nice charge from the Izanami, going in with the ultimate, and I missed. I think that may be game over right there. I made such a deadly mistake coming in with the sight. Does it eliminate her out? No, this map is pretty big, so if it was more closer to the edge, it would have been a guaranteed kill. Taking to the sky to buy some time right now. I don't really have any other abilities up. I need to dodge through. I need to avoid. Oh no, this could be game over right here. Somehow I hit her and she didn't use her ultimate. Walking back, gonna use my sight, hitting them both back, eliminating the Izanami out of the map. Now I just have to, oh no, GG. All I had to do was not get baited or use my own skill against me. Now I'm eliminated there, tying up the points for their team. We're going into overtime, which is round 5. And in round 5 right here, we need to try to turn it around. I don't want it to end so early. I do get the nice interrupt on the Izanami, trying to go a little harder, countering her while she was in the sky, using my elevation and throwing her off. Now she's at 53% vulnerability. I'm going to keep pressing her super hard right here, keeping her off, edge guarding as much as possible. I do have my sight, waiting for her to come closer in range. She does her mobility, so there's no reason to use it. I have my Soul Leech available, going to peel from my ally as well as heal myself up just a little bit, dodging out of the Izanami into some nice side attacks. She's in the deadly range. Going to use my sight as she comes in here, knocking her out. It wasn't enough to eliminate her from the game. My partner is struggling right now, but I'm super tunnel vision on the Izanami, who catches me with the charge and runs me back. Going to use my attacks right here to push her forward. I was trying to use the 1-2 combo there, all in purple range. This is the perfect opportunity. Is that the elimination right there? It is not. I somehow walk into the fear. That's not really well for me right now. Going to walk around, coming in with my ultimate. I grab somebody, and it's the Izanami, going to eliminate her out. And I also know Amaterasu used her ultimate. Thankfully, I was immune and did not have to worry. Interrupt into the site, and that gives us the 5th round victory and a nice 1v2 way to end it. That was a perfect little solo right there. GG's all around. Now we're into the next round right here, and as you can see, we are facing off against an Amaterasu and a King Arthur. What a team to play against. And on my side, we have a Sun Wukong. I don't know really what happened to the King Arthur, if he lagged off or just fell off. It all happens once in a while, so I'm gonna leave these two to 1v2. And the Wukong is looking to hit some light attacks on the Amaterasu, who misses the Heavenly Strike. And look at those auto attacks just spamming off from the Monkey King himself. What's going on? She tried to aim in my direction. I'm not 100% sure. The health orb is up, and Amaterasu is getting those beautiful little light attacks, and there goes the Sun Wukong. Alright, so I'm engaging immediately with Soul Leech into the site. On the Hunt is working perfectly, and this should end their round, giving us the 1st round victory for my team. That's it right there, the power of Thanatos if you go hard enough. And also you can note that we're starting off this second round right here. That was a nice counter from the Wukong, and I dodged out of Amaterasu, also landing my Soul Leech, taking to the sky because I wasn't sure if a stun was coming out and I did not want to be stunned, dodging through the instant soaring edge, that's the name of the ability. Sorry, I was mixing up my words there. It was going a little too fast. Amaterasu focusing me, which is not too bad. The King Arthur, however, is over 100%, and that should be the elimination. Now I'm going to allow these two to 1v1 again in a little second. As you can see, the auto attacks are coming in. Amaterasu's in that deadly purple ring. Sun Wukong goes in for the Tiger Form, gets the stun, knocks her out with some nice auto attacks. However, it is Amaterasu. You never know what could happen. She uses her Sunseeker dash and gets back on the platform instantly, and the auto attacks from Amaterasu cancels the Sunseeker dash. Why did I say Sunseeker? The dashing strike. Sorry, I'm mixing up the gameplay. It's okay. The clone gets spiked down, and the auto attacks from the double team from the clone and the original monkey. They both use a heavy attack together. That awesome combo looking on screen, eliminating out the enemy, bringing us up the second round victory. Okay, so as we are here right now, I interrupt. No, I missed everything. Taking to the sky to get back my composure, reactivating to peel for my ally right here, coming in with the scythe on the King Arthur, hold heavy, knocking them back. Sun Wukong needs to be a little careful. He could be taken out if he's not too careful because they were both going on him very hard. Knocking back the Amaterasu. He does get stunned. I interrupt immediately to save my partner. Peeling is super important when you're in twos, especially if you're playing Thanatos. Remember, your goal is a support. You're not the main character of this. Dodging through to avoid that right there. The dashing strikes, and he probably would have been knocked out if I didn't re-engage, which caused him to stay around. Getting the knock up right there. No, he uses his ultimate, but they both get eliminated at the same time. My partner and the Amaterasu's partner. What's the Amaterasu doing? I think she's trying to kite around, play the Genki move, but that's okay. Into the air light, not finishing it off right there. Nice auto attacks, keeping her on edge. I was going to use my scythe, but she used the Sunseeker dash to come off, looking to press my ultimate right here. Can I catch her? I barely missed it, and I get caught in her ultimate, which is okay. It's not going to do too much because of my low vulnerability. I'm going to reactivate, collect the health orb, try to catch her in the Soul Leech. It does, into the site, and that is game over. Bringing us that 3-round victory. That match was super intense. GG's again. Into this next matchup right here, we have Loki on our team. A very interesting partner to have as Thanatos. We are facing off against a Susano and a Thor. I do land my Soul Leech, which works out in my favor, and he hits me with his hammer. I'm backing up here with my scythe into some light attacks, and I'm missing it all. I should have canceled it after the first two as they were going. They're literally hitting up Loki right now. I'm trying to peel, but I'm messing up for myself. We both get caught in the tornado and get some serious damage. We were punished for clumping up into some nice light attacks on the Thor right here. I do have scythe in mind in case I need to. Now, obviously, Soul Leech is going to take a little while to come up. Thor is in a very deadly range, hitting him with the heavy attack. He's going to survive that. It's not enough to eliminate him yet. And as you can see, Loki and Susanoo are going at it, interrupting. I barely missed the Thor. He used the elevation from the sinking part of the map to avoid my Soul Leech. That was extremely smart. The ultimate from the Susanoo comes up. Where's Thor going to land? Into some nice side attacks. He dodges at a quick pace right there, reactivating my mobility, expecting it was going to hit, but it did not. And Loki, all of us are actually very high vulnerability. We're being tossed around into some nice side attacks right there. The ultimate from the Loki, he reactivates it, eliminating the Thor there. Now I'm going in straight, hitting the Susanoo with my ultimate, and there it goes. GG. That's right. Wait, what? Hold up. Wait, what? No, Thor's still in the game. Oh no, I messed up my commentary. I thought Loki was the one that was eliminated earlier. I didn't realize it was Loki himself that was eliminated. Oh man, I mixed it up. I thought Thor was eliminated, not Loki. Oh geez. Okay, hold up. I did not prepare for this. That kind of threw me off guard. I'm gonna try my best to get my composure, and there it is. Oh, I'm still alive. Okay, I can turn this around, guys. I'll try, actually. I'm not 100% sure, and I fall to my death. Man, I don't know how I mixed that up right there. For some reason, I thought Loki was still in the game and he eliminated the Thor, but it was totally the opposite way around. Loki was eliminated and Thor was completely fine. I really don't know how that happened. All right, so we're engaging here in round 2. We need to turn it around, and I'm getting hit there by the Berserker's Barrage. I'm going a little harder on these two because I was not expecting that to happen, but it's okay. It's all fun and games. I'm gonna go at my scythe. It missed out, and for some reason, I hit the tree. It wasn't the right place for Soul Leech, but it's okay. He barely misses my hold heavy attack. I get hit with his hammer, but it's okay. I do have scythe up. They're both in purple range. It misses them both. Going to see if I get air light, air heavy. That should be the Thor right there. Into the interrupt, into the next air light, and he gets knocked back by the Loki. It could have been my elimination, but he still falls, allowing us to tie up the score with a 1-1. That was actually a really fast-paced little second round right there. We're going into the third round, looking to know that we are all going super aggressive. Sadly, I got stunned by the Thor, but it's okay. The tornado comes up into some light attacks. I was trying to save my partner, but it didn't work, and I got knocked back by the hammer. Trying to avoid it, but hitting the side off on the Susanoo. We get some nice light attack combos going off on both of these players. Right there, trying to hit one side did not work. Interrupting, it does work on the Susanoo into the heavy attack. He's almost at dangerous purple range right now. He takes to the sky, so does Thor. Into the side, knocking him back, collecting the health orb. A lot is going on. The Berserker's Barrage. Loki is being tossed around right there. Gonna use my mobility just to stay in the sky a little bit. Do I have to reactivate it? No. Dodging out perfectly, getting the interrupt. No, that doesn't work in my favor. The site, however, does hit the Susanoo, who is over 100% vulnerability. I have my ultimate up. Can I interrupt? No, it does not work out that way. Using my ultimate, Susanoo also uses his, takes to the sky, and Thor is following me. My partner gets eliminated, dodging out to avoid his ultimate ability. That should be the Susanoo, giving me a point right there. Now I just have to deal with the Thor. Now this time I know the Thor is in game, so I'm going to try my best to eliminate him off right there. He's going to try to come in. Where's his hammer? Can he throw it? No, into the site. That should be the game right there, giving me the third round victory. That was super incredibly intense, and I really enjoyed it. GG's all around right there. He's coming in again. He stunned my partner, but I made sure to interrupt so my partner would not be knocked out with too much damage right there, hitting the Thor. Because between the Thor and the Susanoo, the Thor seems to be raking up way more damage. Susanoo seems to be focusing more on kills and the easier one to knock out, which is understandable. Thor is overall an easier character. The server lagged a lot there. I'm thankfully that it did not break because I really like this matchup right now. Now, the sad thing is my partner is over 100% vulnerability, and I need to be very careful. I'm very high in range as well. I'm trying to peel and do a little bit of damage. I think it's my fault. I wasn't peeling properly and allowed them to take advantage of Loki coming in to try do some attacks, and it's not working out. My soul leech is coming up, but will I survive long enough to land it to just get some health? He dodges straight off of it. So smart. The ground is crumbling down. This is one of the things I love about this map. It makes it so intriguing. Into the side, do hit Susanoo, trying to get some light attacks off, and I think I may be knocked out here. That's it. GG for me. Now it's up to the Loki, who seems to be, where is he? Okay, yeah, he gets eliminated there by Thor's hammer. That was actually a really nice comeback for these two, tying it up. We're going into overtime, which is the 5th round. Oh man, okay. So I'm going to try my best to focus down and peel a little better, try to get in range of my soul leech. And let's see, we're going to look for an opportunity right here. Not yet. He used his hammer. Sadly, it hit the rock and just ricocheted back at him. That works out in our favor. It's one less thing to worry about. I'm going to focus on the Susanoo since he's the easier target out of the two. If he wasn't immune there, that would have been a guaranteed knockout. Now coming in there to peel with my mobility. As you can see, I only reactivate it if I know I can peel for my ally. Susanoo catches Loki off in that tornado. I'm low vulnerability just like the Thor, but he's knocking me out and edge guarding me pretty well right now. Oh no! If I had gotten knocked out there, that would have been game over. I don't think Loki would have been able to avoiding that, hitting my soul leech. It does work into the site. Oh man, all kinds of things happen. If Loki didn't come and peel for me right there, that was game over. Dodging out of Susanoo's ultimate, taking to the sky right there. Susanoo's over 100% vulnerability. Gonna look to try to eliminate them both out if possible. And as you can see, Thor right there, he needs to rake up some damage. Susanoo's at 154. Gonna land my soul leech. Does it hit the Thor? He keeps avoiding it constantly. Loki should have reacted his ultimate a little faster. It would have definitely eliminated Susanoo, making it a little easier for us. And there he gets eliminated by the side, which works out in our favor. I do have my ultimate in case I need to use it. Thor is just kiting around. Very smart on his part, because this is one of the things with this map. You can use the terrain to your advantage in so many ways. Taking to the sky, and Loki somehow survives that. He should have been eliminated. The side cancels his Berserker's Barrage. Come on, guy. Let's see. Where's he going to land? I'm going to look to see if I use my ultimate, catches him off, and this should be GG. We're too close to the edge for him to do anything right here. And there it is. Today has been a wonderful day playing Thanatos.